Hey y'all, it's Heather with Smoky Fireside Creations, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm back again this evening to show you how you can set up the floral Prima Traveler's Notebook that we just brought to the shop yesterday and we have on our website. Again, it's www.smokyfiresidecreations.com if you'd like to purchase that online. I've had several questions on several people who have liked this journal because it has the zipper, and I have the idea of setting this up as a wallet because I can hold my money and things back there, and I like the functionality of this one. I've had some questions on if you can set this specific notebook up as a wallet, and I wanted to show you that yes, there is a way that you can do it if that's what you prefer. So as you can see, I've kind of stuffed it full with lots of stuff just to show you a few ideas. So let me open it up for you. And on the left hand side here, you can see where I have my credit cards and my bank cards and all that good stuff, and I've covered it up with Project Life cards just to show you that you can use this as a decorative feature too. It doesn't always have to be functional. If, say, you don't carry a lot of credit cards, say you just have your driver's license and a bank card, you can also stick ephemera bits and things in there. So these are little cute arrow paper clips. Here I have Project Life cards. I have some gift cards at the top. You can also stick Project Life cards here in the pocket behind this one. So I wanted to show you that yes, the credit cards or gift cards or whatever, they fit both ways. So horizontal and vertical, just depending on how you like to store your cards. And so I'm going to do a flip through of some of the things that I would carry in mine if I decide to make this one my wallet. So I like to have my calendar handy because there's a lot of times where somebody might want to go out for coffee or I have an appointment or whatever the case may be, and so I need to check my planner to see, hey, do I have time to do that before I head to work? Or even after work before I head to the store. So I decorate my planner. This is one of my ducks here that I just put a fun picture of my duck with some glasses stickers. And so I like to decorate. I like to use pictures, washi, pictures. Those are my husband and I, different funny pictures, stickers. I like to do watercoloring, etc. So you can see, like, this was last month that I like to watercolor. I like to put different classes and things that I have on there for the store. Maybe when I order certain products, ladies' night out, different events that I have going on that day or throughout the week or even that month. So I really like this spread because it gives me just a snapshot of what I'm doing that day. You can also use Project Life cards as a bookmark if you want. And I just paper clipped a few of my favorite ones together, and I just stick them right there so that I could flip right to where I want to go. So this is May, and you can kind of see I've doodled and stamped and kind of placed in some of the things that I know I will have going on this year. So I have it filled out all the way through December. That way I can just place my events in there when it comes to the week. Another thing that I like about this insert specifically is it has the monthly view, but then it has the weekly view too, which of course I doodle and stamp and color and all of that good stuff. So my planner is number one in my little notebook carry. So I also have these little insert pockets that you can stick. I have stickers in here. You can put receipts in here. You could put extra little bits and bobs in here. You could put gift cards in there. Whatever it is that you feel like you need extra of, those pockets are nice. And I just stuck those in between one of the elastics here. So you can see I looped the book through the first elastic, and so I looped another pocket in under the elastic of the first one. So of course I had to put in here the two new Prima notebooks that match this specific notebook. So I have the floral stripe here, which is one of our new ones that we have available. And then I have like the geometric shape pattern one that's also available for sale. This is the one that comes with the book, or that comes with the traveler's journal, that matches the outside of the book here. So the first book would probably be grocery lists, or a to-do list, or something like that, something to that nature. Of course, I would probably watercolor on it. There's going to be another video coming soon of how this paper holds up to some of the things that I like to put on it. You saw in my planner version that I like to watercolor for that extra pop of color. So I like to do that with my to-do lists and my my grocery list and things of that nature as well. So that would be the next book for me. And so you might be asking yourself, well, where do you keep your money? So they have these little these clear insert pockets that you can get. It has more room here, so you can see I filled mine with Project Life cards because I have receipts behind here. There's more room for cards here. There's another one of those pockets that I placed in there, but you can see there's a zipper pouch on the back. And you can see I just have some money here. If you want, you could throw some change in there. Obviously, there's not a lot of room for change, so I don't know whether you keep a coin purse in your bag. I do, just because it's easier for me to just grab it that way. But this is how you could also carry your money in this specific notebook as well. And again, I have that on the inside of another book. So you can see that this right here is one elastic. So I have the book, I have the little plastic insert, and then I have the little fun pocket insert in there as well. And you can keep going. You can make this as fat as you want. It just depends on your preference and the things that you like to carry. And so the next insert would most likely be my journal. I just didn't place my personal journal in here because it's, well, personal. So that would probably be my next insert, just to give you an idea. And then I stuck another pocket under that same elastic. And then the last book, so again, there's 4 elastics on here. So the last book could be whatever you want. And again, I stuck in another little pocket there. On the back flap, you can stick, you can have some post-it notes back there. Say you want to just jot a quick note, put it in your planner so that you have time to plan that maybe for next week or in the coming weeks, certain events or maybe things that you're going to need for Mother's Day or whatever the case may be. You can place them there, and then it comes with the pin loop. So I just wanted to pop on here real quick today to show you that yes, this one can very easily be set up as a wallet. It just depends on your preference, what you like to carry, how big you like your wallet to be, etc. So you can see just from having those 4 books in there with a few extra little inserts, you can see that it's pretty thick. So for my personal preference, I don't think I would want it any thicker than this, because you can see the first book here is my planner. So that's going to be my thickest book because I like to stick things in there. And obviously I have my cards and all the other good stuff. So this is very functional for those of you that have had questions on how would I make this work as my wallet if I want to carry money, if I want to carry change, etc. You can do that. I also wanted to show you using this next notebook. I already have some journals piggybacked together. So I wanted to show you maybe what that might look like in here. I know I did a video earlier this week on how to piggyback a notebook, so that for those of you that really like a really fat journal or a really fat traveler's notebook, I wanted to give you an idea of what that might look like in the one with the zipper pouch on it. So I'm going to take these out just to show you what it's going to look like when I stuff more than 4 notebooks in it, just in case you're on the edge and you're not sure which one you want to buy. So I have piggybacked together 2 notebooks here with an elastic band, and I'm going to slide them under the first elastic just like so. So that's 2 notebooks. I have another one set aside. This is also piggybacked together. I'm going to slide that under this second band. And guys, what's really cool about this, and you saw in this notebook here, this band that I just slid those under, that's what you can slide your extra little bits in. So if you have those journal pockets or those clear zipper pouches, that would be a great place to put those, as in the middle of a piggybacked notebook. So I already have 4 notebooks in here, and you can see that I have a lot of extra room. So I think that this one is just a touch bigger than the other one in room. That is just my personal opinion. So I have some more journal books here that I'm going to piggyback together and show you what it's going to look like with 8 books in here, because I know sometimes I do have journals that maybe I want to have my first journal in together with my second journal, and I want them to be together, and that's how I want to store them. So you can see I've piggybacked those together. That's going to go under the 3rd elastic. So we are up to 6 books. So my last elastic, this is my personal journal here, and my last little notebook. So I'm going to open this up, and again, go in with my rubber band here. Go over the middle of both of those books. Scooch it down and then pull it tight so you can see they're connected. And this is going to go under the 4th elastic. So right now I have 8 books in here, and that's with nothing in between them. Like you saw in my other notebook. So you can see that this book, this notebook, it can take it if you don't mind a little overhang. The reason being is, like, this notebook specifically is a little bit bigger than the other notebooks that I have in here. So if I had the same size notebook as what was in here, I think you could easily put 8 notebooks in here, piggybacking them together, if that's how you like to have your traveler's notebook. You can also have the strand over the middle just fine, and you can go on down the road with your traveler's notebook. This one, I believe, is set up to carry a little bit more than the floral one. Just my personal preference, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion just in case you're on the fence on which one might be the most useful and functional for you. So that's all I have for you guys this evening. I just wanted to pop on here and give you an idea of how you can set these up, how you can use them, and how you can make them your personal go-to for everything. Ever since I transferred over to Traveler's Notebook, I think it's been 2 years ago, I haven't carried anything else. And so I want to share my love and pass my love along of the Traveler's Notebooks, Traveler's Journals with you guys. And that was one of the reasons why I decided to bring those to our shop here in Danville, Indiana. So again, if you guys are interested in purchasing these, they are available on our website at www.smokyfiresidecreations.com or in our store here in Danville, Indiana. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave those below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I do try to answer every single one. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.